Each year, the graduation ceremony is accompanied by a theme. This year's theme is perseverance, and oh boy, has that theme never been more appropriate. The last 4 years have been, to put it lightly, completely insane. I know freshman year seemed pretty chill, but that was just sort of to lull you into a false sense of security. From the strike at the beginning of the pandemic in sophomore year to yet another strike and more of the pandemic in our senior year, the class of 2022 has undergone a unique set of obstacles. Yet we have persevered through them, and our community has been made better by it.
But what is perseverance? I can read you some definition from the dictionary, but that would be cliche. Instead, I will use what my Taekwondo teacher taught me. In Taekwondo, they taught us self-defense sets. While we did a self-defense set, each with its own name, we screamed out words that went with it. There was one set called perseverance, and with each movement, we screamed out, perseverance, I'm still standing. I don't know if this would have scared off an attacker, but it gave you a sense of pride. Because even though you might be hurt, you're still standing, and you have a lot of fight left in you. In the face of so many challenges and curveballs, we, the class of 2022, are still standing. But like many challenges we have faced in high school, life won't get any easier. The problems we face inside our community, like combating climate change and fighting for racial justice, are not localized, but extend far beyond State Street and downtown Chicago. And these are just a small sample of the problems we will be asked to solve. However, much like the challenges we have faced in high school are just a small sample of the problems we face out, the perseverance we have shown in high school will also be a small sample of what is to come. We as a class have worked so hard to make Jones a better place, and I am so proud of the work we have done. I look forward to seeing what great things we will do together and how our continued courage to fight will allow us to persevere through these problems as well.
Before we continue with the rest of graduation, I would like to read you all a short poem called Good Bones by Maggie Smith. It reads like this. Life is short, and the world is at least half terrible, and for every kind stranger, there is one who would break you, though I keep this for my children. I am trying to sell them the world. Any decent realtor walking you through an old apartment chirps on about good bones. This place could be beautiful, right? You could make this place beautiful. The world is full of challenges. We all know this. And yes, it may be half terrible and full of obstacles and challenges that will seem too great to conquer. However, just as we have overcome these things in the past and have made the Jones community a better place, I am certain that the class of 2022 will continue to overcome the future obstacles that no doubt lie in our paths. Our time at Jones has proven that the world can be made more beautiful if only we have the courage to make it so. And after these 4 years, there is no doubt in my mind that the students of Jones College Prep have that courage. And so, in honor of this, please join us in celebrating the accomplishments of the class of 2022 and all of the great things they will one day accomplish.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the 21st Commencement exercises of Jones College Prep High School. This evening, the national anthem is dedicated to the men and women of the armed forces of the United States who have been defending our liberties for almost 250 years. We would not be here today without their sacrifice and all that they have given over those centuries. Please rise for our national anthem. Please remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Before we go on, I'd like to thank Mrs. Bassa, our orchestra director, and the young people who make up our symphonic orchestra. Let's give them another big round of applause. To welcome you on behalf of the class of 2022, it is my pleasure to introduce to you Camilla Smith Donald, salutatorian for the class of 2022.
Good evening, everyone. On behalf of the Jones class of 2022, I would like to welcome you all here today. From our families, who have encouraged and put up with us for this long, to our teachers, who have worked hard to keep us learning, even through the dark virtual days, to the administration and all the other staff, who work so hard behind the scenes for us to have a great Jones to come back to day after day. We wouldn't be here tonight without everyone's tremendous efforts. So thank you and welcome. It's truly wonderful to all be gathered here tonight. This was our final year, and we did it. We're here. We survived all the late nights and group projects and endless Google Meets, even through train delays and masked conversations and snow up to our knees. We pushed forward. At times, high school has felt very, very long. Obviously, there was COVID, which did not contribute to a smooth high school experience. Global pandemics aside, high school is just tough. Day after day of waking up way too early, trudging from building to building, running on caffeine and stress, not to mention trying to figure out who we are and who we want to be. The good and the bad news is that this isn't the end. High school is tough, because life is tough. Where we are right now is like that moment in Moana, when she finally crosses the reef. Like the second time, when she crosses for real. She's been gazing out at the line forever, longing to one day pass beyond it and be set free into the world, but feeling like she never will. Like her, we are about to cross into uncharted territory. But let's not forget how hard we have worked to get to this point. High school is filled with challenges, which can at times seem insurmountable. Some of you even took A-Push. We all dealt with the monotony of remote learning. We put together that Pecha Kucha project for English. Right? We've gotten sick from COVID or otherwise. We've had to create annotated bibliographies and face level 4 math questions, and tried to be engaged in virtual science labs. We've had stressful performances and tough games. We've tripped downstairs and tripped upstairs. So many stairs. And through all of that, we have continued to work, we have continued to learn, and we have continued to grow. And now we're here, soon to be high school graduates. We've seen our own resilience. We've proven it to ourselves. Now it's time to go out and show the world who we are and what we're capable of. To paraphrase the ever-insightful Moana, if we go, there's just no telling how far we'll go. Thank you.
Thank you, Camilla. We're going to bring back our orchestra again to play music from Pirates of the Caribbean. I understand they really like this, and I've heard them play it, and it is superb. So thank you again, orchestra. Take it away, please. Thank you, orchestra. Thank you, Mrs. Bassa. The core of our program this evening is the presentation of the graduating class, the presentation of the candidates for their diplomas for high school graduation. It's my pleasure to introduce the 5 members of our faculty who are going to be our readers this evening. Mr. Ben Dipman, Mr. Marcos Gonzalez-Diaz, Mr. Ted Grossman, Mr. Gerard Kauschel, and Ms. Mary Ann Siegel. Thank you.
Zara Jabin Abdullah. Ariana Aluatosin Abimbola. Elizabeth Faye Abrams. Marlon Khalid Abukazala. Ari Ahuja. Hana Aradini. Lily Atz. Max Ramon Aleman. Annika Karina Alfaro. Daniela Alvarado. Mabeli Alvarez. Chanel Annalise Anderson. Daniel Angel Andrade. Sochi Atuñez. Angel Aponte. Richard Ahueyo. Martin Atayan. Harry Atkinson. Nicole Augustiniak. Samantha Afiles. Olivia Avina. Alice Axelson. Caitlin Baggett. Moira Baggett. Megan Balaguras. Reese Catherine Barfield. Ariana Barraza. Abigail Bassler. Lily McKenna. Sean Benson. Eliza Burks. Violet Berlin. Jason Berman. Eileen Betancourt. Riley Black. Henry Bonsack. Devin Sean Boston. Jordan Sean Boston. Carolina Borsick. Theo Moon Brady. Edgar Brizuela. Woody Brown. Audrey Sage Burke. Brendan Bush. Jackson Bussey. Luke Bussey. Aiden Sufyan Callow. Priscilla Cano. Andy Cow. Erica Cow. Katya Karuf. Ariana Castrejon. Alexa Serpa. Justin Cervantes. Salma Shaheen. Levin Ann Chambers. Tony Chan. August Robert Chase. Juliana Rosa Chavez. Vicky Chen. Will Chen. Hannah Chan. Anna Chang. Marie Claire Ching. Jennifer Schutzwan. Michael Declan Clancy. William Jacob Clancy. Chris Clark. Jorge Claros. Julia Coffey. Ben Cole. Parker Cole. Sarah Cooper. Christopher Cortez. Lucille Louise Coulter. Apollo Creed. Miranda Cruz. Sophia Cruz. Alexander Cuadros. Aiden Cullen. Thomas Chervian. Matthew Zerwick. Miles Dalton. Nolan Danby. Nate Dancer. Danielle Rose Dappeton. Armel DeVos. Jacqueline Davis. Leah Isa Rocco Decatus Haddad. Chloe DeForest. Sophie DeCoven. Bianca Delgado. Jack Dement. Ilana Emma Deutsch.
Chloe Dickens. Jack Dickinson. Fatou Diallo. Chocho Jennifer DeSeglo. Jack Donahue. Jenny Dong. Nikki Dong. Amaya Dover. Ella Dresden. DeAndre Dunnigan. Lisette Duran. Quinn Elise Martin Ettinger. Beck Edwards. Wedge Egan. Ruwan El Bawa. Sophia Donna Elkins. Rowan El-Taib. Thomas John English. Alice Ehrmantraut. Isabella Escobar Aviles. David Eskelson. Diego Esparza. Viviana Espinoza. Emily Espinoza. David Fabian. Aura Fain. Amon Joseph Fantozzi. Katie Fang. Henry Feller. Liam Feigl. Madeline Fitzgerald. Delaney Flynn. Peter Flynn. Esme Fox Robertson. Cole Omar Francis. Ramel Franklin. Sumi Fujihara. Simone Garber. Ashley Garcia. Joaquin Garcia. Joshua Aaron Garcia. Kerrigan Garrity. Smila Penn Galkin. Claudia Josephine Gear. Alex Gershman. Molly Patricia Guerzades. Allegra Angela Giussani. Madeline May Gladfelter. Josh Gold. Alondra Gonzalez. Haley Oriel Gonzalez. Isabel Gonzalez. Myra Gonzalez. Zoe Marie Good. Leo Goodman Rubin. Mallory Gork. Thomas Richard Gotch. Maria Ruby Green. Theodore David Guerra. Lisa Guha. Giselle Gulick. Diego Gutierrez. Sasha Gutierrez. Isabella Gutierrez. Gabriela Giselle Gutzman. Will Hale. Bernadine Ham. Isabella Story Hansen. Amelia Harding. Jackson Harkins. Jason Davis Hart. Nathan Hatch. Sophia Hato. Gordon Hercott. Antonio Hernandez. Olivia Hill. Lena Hinestroza. Brian Hooper. Sydney Hoppenworth. Blake Horwich. Caitlin Housley. Maya Harisa. Jason Hu. Simon Hu. Joshua Huang. Gabby Huberman Schlaze. Ian Hudson Broom. Diana Huerta. Stephen Huderman. Crystal Wang. Mahum Imran. Ella Irvin. Jenna Isa. Dallas Ivy. Qilin Zhang. Yingling Zhang.
David Juarez. Cameli. Dara Kapadia. Nishay Kuputra. Isabel Sofia Kaufman. Philip James Kennedy. Savannah Grace Knapp. Alison Catherine Cole. Miley Catherine Kovets. Elise Koch. Fiona Ann Kogan. Theodore Evin Korfmacher. Casey Faith Kowalski. Alex Craner. Anna Christoph. Patrick Kroll. Mark Kuberski. Charles Emerson Colwyn. Arthur Kwesnik. Janielle Erin Lavoy Perkins. Verónica Lamas. Paolo Antonio Lambre. Maya Elizabeth Lane. Jonathan Lang. Mia Cecilia Lanford. Kate Marie Larson. James Lasley. Kai Alexander Lee. Naji Shaon Lee. Nicole Leon. Edmund Leong. Nicolas Donald de Petre. Alison Aileen Lewis. Megan Lewis. Yafong Lee. Lee Tao Lee. Nicholas Lee. Jason Liang. Yojin Liang. Bradley Lim. Nina Lim. Indira Linares. Henry Liu. Xiaoyin Liu. Rocío Natalia Lobato. Ariana Daniela López. Cecilia López. Ninel López. Nelly Lothian. Grace Lothian. Brandon Laster. Oswin Lax. Brandon Mack. Guinevere Charlotte McClory. Sylvia May Brower Madorsky. Paola Magana. Ander Mancines. Grace Grayson James Mando. Ezra Hill Marcus. Camilla Marden. Erevka Sarah Martin. Jonah Alexander Martinez. Iman Matthew. James Matar. Jonah MacArthur. Becca Simone McCain. Sam McCain. Phoebe Elizabeth McConnell. Jack Kali McCord. Catherine McGovern. Jaylene McGraw. CJ McKenzie. Gabrielle McNabb. Liam Patrick McNulty. Jack McRoberts. Kaylee May. Kevin May. Alan Menninger. Chris Mesa. Philip Mick. Mitzi Milojkovic. Arrington Means Woodson. Christopher Miranda. Michael Julian Montes. Rayleigh Montgomery. Nicole Morales. Sophia Jane Moore. Mason James Moreno. Jailin Morris. Matthew Mosqueda. Omar Mariam. Rachel Dana Mulik. Alexis Muñoz.
Mila Musad. Kazmin Narovich. Leo Necklace. Ryan Nellis. Caleb Nelson.
Josh Gold. Alondra Gonzalez. Haley Oriel Gonzalez. Isabel Gonzalez. Myra Gonzalez. Zoe Marie Good. Leo Goodman Rubin. Mallory Gork. Thomas Richard Gotch. Maria Ruby Green. Theodore David Guerra. Lisa Guha. Giselle Gulick. Diego Gutierrez. Sasha Gutierrez. Isabella Gutierrez. Gabriela Giselle Gutzman. Will Hale. Bernadine Ham. Isabella Story Hansen. Amelia Harding. Jackson Harkins. Jason Davis Hart. Nathan Hatch. Sophia Hato. Gordon Hercott. Antonio Hernandez. Olivia Hill. Lena Hinestrosa, Brian Hooper, Sydney Hoppenworth, Blake Horwich, Caitlin Housley, Maya Harisa, Jason Hu, Simon Hu, Joshua Huang, Gabby Huberman Schlaze, Ian Hudson Brew, Diana Huerta, Stephen Huderman, Crystal Wang, Mahum Imran, Ella Irvin, Jenna Isa, Dallas Ivy, Qilin Zhang, Yingling Zhang,
David Juárez. Cameron Youngworth. Abby Kaiser. Sarah Khalil. Donia Kameli. Dara Kapadia. Nishay Kuputra. Isabel Sofia Kaufman. Philip James Kennedy. Savannah Grace Knapp. Alison Catherine Coe. Miley Catherine Kovets. Elise Coke. Fiona Ann Kogan. Theodore Evin Korfmacher. Casey Faith Kowalski. Alex Craner. Anna Christoph. Patrick Kroll. Mark Kuberski. Charles Emerson Colwyn. Arthur Kwesnik. Janielle Erin Lavoy Perkins. Verónica Lamas. Maya Elizabeth Lane. Jonathan Lang. Mia Cecilia Langford. Kate Marie Larson. James Lasley. Kai Alexander Lee. Naji Shaon Lee. Nicole Leon. Edmund Leong. Nicolas Donald de Petre. Alison Eileen Lewis. Megan Lewis. Yafong Lee. Lee Tao Lee. Nicholas Lee. Jason Liang. Yojin Liang. Bradley Lim. Nina Lim. Indira Linares. Henry Liu. Xiaoying Liu. Rocío Natalia Lobato. Ariana Daniela López. Cecilia López. Ninel López. Nelly Lothian. Grace Lothian. Brandon Luster. Oswin Lax. Brandon Mack. Guinevere Charlotte McClory. Sylvia May Brower Madorsky. Paola Magana. Ander Mancines. Grace Grayson James Mandel. Ezra Hill Marcus. Camilla Marden. Erevka Sarah Martin. Jonah Alexander Martinez. Iman Matthew. James Matar. Jonah MacArthur. Becca Simone McCain. Sam McCain. Phoebe Elizabeth McConnell. Jack Kali McCord. Catherine McGovern. Jaylene McGraw. CJ McKenzie. Gabrielle McNabb. Liam Patrick McNulty. Jack McRoberts. Kaylee May. Kevin May. Alan Menninger. Chris Mesa. Philip Mick. Mitzi Milojkovic. Arrington Means Woodson. Christopher Miranda. Michael Julian Montes. Rayleigh Montgomery. Nicole Morales. Sophia Jane Moore. Mason James Moreno. Jailene Morris. Matthew Mosqueda. Omar Mariam. Rachel Dana Mulick. Alexis Muñoz.
Mila Musad. Kazmin Narovich. Rio Necklace. Ryan Nellis. Caleb Nelson. Isabella Nelson. Molly Nelson. Thomas Nelson. Asir Nyland. Shamari Neelan. Angela Ng. Hector Nieto. Liliana Nigri. Cassandra Nolasco, sorry. Brian Noonan. Isabella Nunez. Elizabeth O'Brien. Judy O'Brien. Ava Ochoa. Brianna Ochoa. Ida Akulo. Rashan Osby. Alejandro Ortega. Jessica Pacheco. Melissa Pacheco. Andrea Palacio. Andrea Palafox. Shayla Panfilo. Brianna Panteja. Alexander Papadopoulos. Aiden Pardee. Lucas Parra. Ricardo Casillas. Yulia Patterman. Malik Padreza Falaminos. Emily Pansilla. Alan Peralta. Lena Pham. Meredith Phelps. Samuel Phillips. Avery Peel. Michael Peracuni. Valerie Peracuni. Gigi Hillman. Aiden Pitchin. Kaya Clements. Olivia Plush. India Pasush. Laura Kraft. Willem Pretorius. Alyssa Price. Sean Price. Brittany Pritchett. Andy Chow. Legion Chow. Olivia Quiles. Christy Ramirez. Alec Rehnquist. Michaela Reed. Andrew Reppin. Alfredo Reyes. Kelly Reyes. Ronaldo Reyes. Soleil Reyes. Yadira Reyes. Emma Rice. Otten Richards. Joshua Rio. Andres Roa. Brooke Robertson. Aaliyah Robinson. Nicholas Router. Brenda Rodriguez. Christopher Rodriguez. Daniela Rodriguez. Nora Rodriguez. Olivia Rodriguez. Salvador Rodriguez. Andrew Rogowski. Guadalupe Rojas. Diana Roman. Marley Romo. Maro Rosier. Kaya Rowan. Anna Rauli. Sarah Rubinov. Monse Ruiz. Isis Russell. Ellie Soldano. Eeyore Salik. Kenneth Sanchez. Vanessa Sanchez. Joseph Scalise.
Kara Schmidt. Liliana Schomer. Drew Schubert. Benjamin Schwam. Bernadette Olivia Santos Schwebel. Olivia Rose Sedlak. Thomas Surgis. Jason Schachter. Kuram Shazad. Sanreen Shazad. Anaya Shear. Zachary Sher. Lucian Sheldon Wesley. Aiden Shell. Ji-Jen Shi. Michael Shu. Philomena Baloo Shuffleton Soto. Whitney Shirtliff. Jolie Bell Simpkins. Sydney Simon. Makai Singleton. Akira Sant. Polina Slovakiewicz. Connor Smith. Dyson Smith. Kyla Smith. Viviana Francis Smith. Camilla Smith Donald. Sophia Sobranis. Millicent Claire Soderna. Karina Solis Lopez. Claudia Solorzo. Rayan Sultan. Joanna Maria Sotis. Andrew Soman. Christopher Sonis. Wilder Trevelyan Stairs. Chris Stamatis. Mia Quitlong Stasha. Ethan Sterling. Seth Strahowski. Luna Suarez. Martha Sulzman. Julia Francis Swartz. Arta Tali. Ethan Tan. Patient Yawa Tamba. Brandon Tan. Lucille Taylor. Maria Victoria Terrazas Alvarez. Julie Todd. Jenna Thomas. Robert Thomas. Naya Thurman. Ava Tyndall. Isabel Ren Tanucci. Tyler Nathaniel Torney. Josue Torres. Nyla Townsend. Angelo Trevino. Erica Tsang. Ryan Tsang. Tommy Turner. Jacob Thomas Underwood. Maddie Underwood. Francine Valdecamas. Chris Valdez. Sam Vargas. Jasmine Vasquez. Elijah Velez. Jennifer Vergara. Isabella Villa. Karen Villanueva. Samuel Ramon Villegas. Ava Vitti. Claire Vogel. Raven Monet Walker. Henry Wallace. Margaret Addison Walsh. Rachel Wayne. Alexander Thomas Warren. Yoslyn Myrene Waterhouse. Lucy Webb. Zoe Evelyn Weinstein. Claire Wenning. Andrew McEwen Wheeler. Dana Brianne Wolf. Jan Wu. Maylin Wu. Alexander Xia. James Xia. Andrew Giuliano Yegmore. Taylor Yaklich. Henry Yang. Ryan Yang. Braden Robert Ewell. Allison Houston. Christina Zelensky. Bailey Zaleski. Carson Sang. Rachel Zhu. And Adam Ziegelmuller.
Let's give our graduates another big round of applause. At this time, I would like to welcome Jones College Prep Concert Choir, who will sing Heart of Chicago. Thank you, choir. For those of you who don't know, that is our alma mater, which was written by a member of the graduating class of 2021, Maria Slater. And we're very happy to have that added to the traditions of Jones College Prep, especially so beautifully sung as it was tonight. At this time, I would like to welcome two people to the stage who are going to assist me with the conferring of the diplomas. Our class president, Crystal Huan, and Student Government Association President, Zoe Weinstein.
Good evening, my name is Crystal Huan and I'm the Senior Class President of the Class of 2022. Before I begin, I would once again like to congratulate you all on your journey to the stage. It has obviously not been easy with the pandemic, our personal battles, and the normal stress of high school weighing down on us these last 4 years. For me personally, 2022 has been anything but easy, and I know you guys can all agree. For those of you at prom, again, I'm sorry about the Wagyu beef. Before we continue, I would like to ask my fellow students to take a moment and take it all in. It has been a hectic week leading up to this moment, so close your eyes, take a deep breath, think about all you've experienced since we first came through those gray metal doors of Jones College Prep in 2018. Those 2 a.m. procrastination nights, practicing for school plays, concerts, and club showcases, last-minute Shakespeare cramming, and listening to Marge and Greg tell us to put our IDs on, and so much more. I've sent more emails to admin than I can count, scheduled far too many Zoom meetings, and I've hosted numerous events with SGA and Asian American Club. Nonetheless, we have all made it here, bearing our diplomas as our swords and our caps and gowns as our armor. The world out there, the vicious dragon. Although we've all spent our time at Jones differently, I have faith that you all have accomplished something during your time here. Whether that be getting accepted into college, your first job, your first partner, finally making it to the 5th floor in the mornings. Take those accomplishments, no matter how small or big they may be, and hold them true to your heart. Like I said before, we must take our experiences and the lessons we've learned from them and bear them as our armor. As we end our quest at Jones, I would like you all to thank your supporters. For me, shout out to my family. Thank you to my mom, thank you to my dad, thank you to my sisters and brothers, thank you Gong Gong, and most of all, my day ones Wrangler. So graduates, give your shout outs. Smile at your peers on your left and right. Wave to your friends and family in the audience. And make mental note of the faculty here who have guided you along the way. Now graduates, the time has come to not only take the tools you've equipped yourselves, but also the courage I know you all have, and defeat the green-scaled dragon of society. With that, graduates, please make sure your tassel is on your right side. Graduates of the class of 2022, please rise for the conferring of your diplomas. Dr. Powers, it is my privilege to present to you these candidates for a diploma from William Jones College Prep.
Thank you, Crystal. On behalf of Jones College Prep, the faculty and staff, and the Chicago Public Schools, it is my pleasure to present this class who have earned their diplomas and are here tonight to be honored. Thank you very much for being here, and congratulations to the class. It's now my pleasure to introduce Zoe Weinstein again, your SGA president.
Serving as class and now student government president over the past 3 years. In these roles, I have had the privilege to experience the best of what the Jones community has to offer. Finally, we can enjoy our successes, which have been made possible by those who have stood with us. I'd like to take a moment to say thank you to the staff in the main office, security, and the lunch and custodial staff who do so much to support our student body. Further, thank you to our teachers who challenge us when we need to be challenged, to our families who encourage us when we need to be encouraged, and to our siblings and to our friends who humble us when we need to be humbled. Most importantly, thank you to every one of the class of 2022 for showing up for yourselves. Every Jones student knows the feeling of having a class on the 7th floor, making it up to the 6th floor landing and pausing, unsure if you can make it up that last flight. Your legs are shaky and you're tempted to just stop. But you keep pushing, getting up those last steps, and making it to the top. Congratulations, you've now made it to the top of your Jones experience. Every one of us here today has experienced something over the last few years that at first seemed impossible. A personal goal we couldn't reach, or an academic bar that seemed too high. Maybe we didn't reach that goal, or that bar, but today we are here, graduating. To some, perseverance means climbing a mountain until you reach the top, grinding towards a goal until you have it in your hand. But that can be true, but it isn't always true. Sometimes those mountains will be too big to climb. I implore you to continue, not up, but around. Find a new path towards your future. Perseverance also means continuing. Continuing to set new goals, continuing to explore, and continuing to learn. Looking at everyone here, I see so many incredible individuals. I know that each one of us today has a bright future, filled with great things to come. Along with those wins, there will be new challenges, new setbacks. Lean on your community, the relationships you've built here at Jones, and those you will find in the future. As you go forth, remember, all that matters is that you continue to keep going. Put one foot in front of the other and know that you are ready to handle whatever comes next. Now, as a symbol of your graduation from Jones College Prep, you may now turn your tassels. Congratulations, graduates of Jones College Prep.
Please be seated, class. It's my pleasure to bring our choir back to sing When the Earth Stands Still. Choir. them another round of applause, please. That's just beautiful. Jones College Prep lives by a set of principles articulated in our ideal graduate at graduation values, which states that the ideal Jones graduate is on the road to becoming intellectually honest, socially skilled and mature, compassionate, socially just and responsible, well-rounded, and holistic. You will notice the phrase, on the road to becoming. These values are aspirations. They are guideposts for living, not necessarily ends in themselves. And none of these values can even be approximated without perseverance. Perseverance, persistence, determination, single-mindedness, whatever words we use, they all mean setting a goal and working diligently toward it, regardless of setbacks, obstacles, and the just plain hard work that is needed to get there. Few things come easy in this life. Seldom does a person attain significant goals without persistent effort. While some people feel that the world owes them a living, there can be little satisfaction in having what is merely given, rather than being earned. As the noted scientist Marie Curie once observed, life is not easy for any of us. But what of that? We must have perseverance and, above all, confidence in ourselves. We must believe that we are gifted for something and that this thing must be attained. Persistence, perseverance, that does sound like a lot of hard work, doesn't it? Well, it is. And in fact, as many people can attest, failure in school or in a career or in life most often results simply by not doing the work that is needed to get it done, or not making the effort to do it right and to do it well. Some of you may remember the old expression, Shazam. If you ever watched the Andy Griffith Show, and Gomer Pyle was always saying, Shazam, as an exclamation of surprise. Well, in this case, Shazam. Imagine that. What a revelation, and yet it is right there in front of our noses throughout our lives. What's the old saying? If at first you don't succeed, try again. American inventor Thomas Edison once commented that his thousands of inventions and patents came as a result of 99% inspiration and 1% perspiration. More than 2,000 trial and error efforts finally resulted in the light bulb that changed human history and lasted for more than 100 years. Perseverance, persistence, and dedication. The power to hold on to a dream, to move inexorably forward, even though the grade is steep and may be strewn with barriers. John Calvin Coolidge was the 30th President of the United States, and he seldom appears on anyone's list of great American presidents. He was often derided in his own time as Silent Cal, the president most noted for his reticence. However, Coolidge was a perceptive and practical man and a cogent writer. Several years after he left office in 1929, he wrote this: "Nothing in this world can take the place of persistence. Talent will not. Nothing is more common than unsuccessful people with talent. Genius will not. Unrewarded genius is almost a proverb. Education will not. The world is full of educated derelicts. Persistence and determination alone are omnipotent. The slogan, 'Press on,' has solved and always will solve the problems of the human race." Persistence, perseverance, the slogan, "Press on." Few, if any of us, live up to our full potential. We are fallible. We are indeed human. While none of us may become fully self-actualized, we all can make these principles our own and live our lives seeking their fulfillment. A journey toward a destination we may never reach, but of which we must never lose sight. We must dedicate ourselves to the achievement of the goals that will make this a better world. And in the words of the British poet Alfred Lord Tennyson, to strive, to seek, to find, and not to yield. Thank you, and good luck to all of you, the Jones College Prep class of 2022. I love you all very much. Thank you. It is my pleasure and honor to introduce the senior farewell and our valedictorian, David Eskelson.
Good evening, everyone, and congratulations to the JCP class of 2022. Looking back on these past few years, there were definitely moments where I was unsure of whether or not we would even make it here, back to the auditorium theater for a complete in-person graduation ceremony, as I reminisce about the days of remote learning and getting up at 7:59 yet having gotten only a few hours of sleep. I am amazed by how far all of us have come. Now, I'd like to take the time to thank some people on behalf of the class of 2022 who have helped all of us get to where we are today. First and foremost, I would like to thank all of the teachers who, from in-person to virtual to hybrid to back to in-person school, stuck with us and gave it their all every day. All of you have been instrumental in shaping us into the young adults we have become, and I am appreciative of the time that we have had together. I would also like to thank the entire leadership and staff of the school, since without you, our high school experience would have looked very different, as our school would not have been able to function. We will miss everyone who has had such an important role in impacting our lives, and I hope we can continue to appreciate your work in helping us uncover the best versions of ourselves. Finally, I'd like to take one final moment to recognize the class of 2022 for your continued perseverance throughout these trying times. I'm so happy to have been a part of what has been, if anything, a memorable high school experience. While we can never be sure of where we'll all be in a decade or two, I hope that we'll be able to value this brief interval of time that we've had together. Life really does move quickly, but for now, I, for one, intend on slowing down this moment of celebration of our success for as long as I can, before we are all whisked away to life's next stop. I am eternally grateful for the time we've had to spend together, and I wish all of you luck on your future endeavors. Congratulations again to the Jones class of 2022.
Well, as it has been said several times, we've made it. You all have made it through 4 years of high school. Congratulations. And we've made it through, I think, one of the most memorable high school graduation ceremonies we've had here at Jones College Prep. It's so wonderful to have us all back together again, in person, live, as they say on television. Just a few instructions before we hear our recessional played by the Symphonic Orchestra. Remember that as you are leaving, please be careful out there. There are a lot of people out in the streets tonight. They're all having fun, at least I hope they are. Depends on which team you're rooting for over at Soldier Field, whether they're having fun or not. And I have to tell you, we try to plan ahead, but nobody knows what's happening a year in advance in terms of the sports world or anything like that. So I hope they all do very, very well over there. Secondly, as we recess, as our graduates leave, we ask you to go to the closest aisle, starting with our front section. I'll direct you for the first group to stand. Those of you here in the middle, split and go to either side of these two aisles. Those of you on the sides, come into those aisles, and then you will exit out through the back. The students, the graduates, I should say, excuse me, you're not students here anymore, you're graduates. The students in the next section back, excuse me, I said students again, I'm sorry, force of habit, folks, force of habit. Our Jones graduates in the next section do the same thing, split, go out these two aisles here, and those of you sitting furthest over to the side, go out these two side doors, okay? That'll all take you out to the lobby. Now the management here at the Auditorium Theater asks that you clear the lobby as soon as you can, go out onto the sidewalk, there's plenty of space out there as well. And then finally, or almost finally, remember that your your diploma packets are available to you to pick up at school immediately after the ceremony. We'll be over there for a little while. Come back over to school, come into the lobby of the south building there, and pick up your diploma packets. Finally, I would like to thank the faculty and staff that are here with us tonight, and all our faculty and staff. They do just such a wonderful job as educators for our students. And I would especially like to thank, all right, a little spirit in there, that's good. I'd also like to thank the members of our staff who have served as marshals this evening, and they are Mr. Eric Mitchell, our Assistant Principal Yvette Gonzalez-Torres, Assistant Principal Dr. Plunkett, and the ever-popular and ever-present Mr. Charles Mills. Thank you again. God bless you, Godspeed, and have a wonderful evening.